Well, hello, happy almost spring. Here in Missouri, we've had a bit of a cold weather, but I have seen a robin outside today, so that to me is a sign of spring. Also, the flowers are beginning to appear, and hopefully, what a warmer weather is coming soon. Well, I want to talk today about books. Books matter. And the greatest book in the world, the Bible, Guinness estimates more than 5 billion copies sold. Wow. And this comes from an article, Number of Books Published Per Year. It is by Dean Talbot. It's an article on Words Rated on February 2nd, 2022. And it says the total number of new book titles published annually is about 4 million. 4 million books. And 500,000 to 1 million of these are through traditional publishers. And if you see me looking down, I've got notes here because I wanted to get it right. At least 1.7 million are self-published titles. And because a lot of self-published books don't have that ISBN, which is traceable, it's probably much higher than that. Probably more than 1.7 million ebooks or self-published books, sorry. At least 71,000 audiobooks were published in 2020. And here's the languages, the most common languages for books. China has the largest number of titles, then the USA, and then the United Kingdom. And the most common publishing language is English, then Mandarin Chinese, German is third, and then Spanish, Japanese, and Russian. So, award-winning children's author Sharon Creech said this. I love the way that any book is its own journey. You open it and off you go. And I love that. I thought that was so cute. And I love books. I love reading. I've been reading books since I was a child. When I was a child, when I was a preteen, my cousin Cindy and I would go to our grandparents' house in the country in Macon, Georgia. And we loved it because they would spoil us rotten. They would give us Cokes and hot dogs, peach ice cream, frozen peach ice cream, frozen peaches in the morning because my granddaddy worked at a peach orchard. And we just had the time of our life. Pizza, whatever we wanted that would let us sleep in, which I couldn't do at my house because my dad is the son of a farmer and the cardinal sin is sleeping and laziness. Because if you sleep and if you're lazy, your crops don't produce. You have to work a farm very hard. So my cousin Cindy would get mad at me because I would spend hours reading books. I couldn't do that at home. I had chores at home that my parents had me do, which wasn't a bad thing. It taught me a strong work ethic. But I love going to my grandparents for that reason. Cindy would me come outside and chase my grandma's chickens. She called them her biddies. And we would aggravate the donkey Eeyore. No, Esau. Esau was his name. And we would walk down to the creek, which I did love that. I did love that because I love waterfalls. But I took advantage of not being home where I did lots of chores to just read. And one story that stood out in my mind, sorry, my phone is going off. I took advantage of that time to read books, and one story that stood out in my mind was about Haley the seal. And I learned about seals from reading a good book. So, books take us exciting new places. Books teach us things. Books entertain us. They inspire us and give us hope and new dreams. And books tell stories. You know, the Bible is full of wonderful, true stories. And books matter. So I'm very thankful for books, obviously, because I'm an author. I've written 27 books now, and I'm still writing. Did you know that you can write a book and it can be your legacy for your children, your grandchildren, and other people? Your life story is very important and it can make an eternal impact on other people. You can also use nonfiction and fiction books to make a difference in people's lives. Your words can impact people in amazing ways. You never know what God is going to do with your book. Now, after you've passed away from this earth, your words can outlive you and live long in your children's hearts, your grandchildren's, and others. So, boy, my phone's going off. Sorry about that. It's a Voxer. I want to encourage you that if you thought about writing a book or you know someone who's thinking about writing a book or wants to write a book, to come to my workshop on Saturday, April 15th, April 15th at 2 p.m. CST at the Butler, Missouri Public Library. And it's called 5 Reasons to Write Your Book. And you can find out more and sign up at my website at bethjones.net/workshop 415. bethjones.net/workshop 415. And I would love to have you there. Or if you have a friend, a neighbor, family member, bring them too. And we're going to have our refreshments, and you will get a free gift just for coming. I want to just bless you with a free gift. You'll also have a chance to win a fun door prize because I want to make this fun. It will only be about an hour long, and then afterwards I'm going to have Q&A to answer any of your questions. So I would love to see you there. And, again, go to bethjones.net/workshop 415, or go to my website at bethjones.net and you'll see it there at the top of the page. So if you have any questions about this workshop, contact me at my website at bethjones.net on the contact page at the top of the page. If you have a dream in your heart to write a book, or you know someone who does, leave it as a legacy for your children, your grandchildren, and other people. And your words will outlive you. You'll leave a legacy here on earth, just like the Bible. The Bible has lasted for thousands of years. And there are some books that have lasted hundreds of years, just ordinary people sharing their story or sharing the words, the message that is in their heart that I believe God gave them. So I would love to see you Saturday, April 15th at 2 p.m. at the Butler Public Library. Get your questions answered about writing and publishing a book. Be blessed and have a beautiful day or night, and I will talk to you later. This is Beth Jones.